Welcome and what is up there, everybody? This is Casper with Casper Crypto, and in today's video we have some huge Dogecoin news that just came out, and this stuff is literally the stuff you see right before a coin or a market is about to explode. So this is our cue to realize that, hey, this stuff, all this consolidation, Dogecoin not having a certain direction that it's going in, just like bouncing up and down, yeah, all that is over and we're set for an explosion in the next few hours, in the next few days, in the next few weeks. I personally think it's going to happen in the next few days, no longer than that, and I'm going to be explaining exactly why and these news, how they portray that fact. But before we get into that video, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could smash that like button below and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys have not yet. I'd really appreciate it a ton. And if you guys want to check out the Patreon right here, I'm calling out all of my personal buy and sell alerts whenever I'm buying crypto and selling crypto. Yesterday, we had an awesome play where I called out this double bottom right here, and we rode it all the way up by over $1,000 in Bitcoin price, and secured a very nice profit from that. And if you guys want to be part of this and check out my personal trades, feel free to click the link down in the description below to join my Patreon, and let's get started. So first things first, Dogecoin had this huge run up because of the whole Coinbase listing that hyped everyone up. Everyone thought that once Dogecoin would be listed on Coinbase, it would shoot up to the moon. But guess what? The same thing happened that always happens. The saying that goes, buy the rumor, sell the news. So when the rumor came out that Coinbase was listing Dogecoin, it all shot up by like 25%. Dogecoin shot up by like 25%. And then right after Dogecoin was released on Coinbase, Dogecoin dumped from 44 cents down to about 35 cents or so, right around the bottom right here. And since then, it's just been consolidating and consolidating. Well, what's about to happen soon is absolutely mind-blowing, and I personally really want to share this with you guys. I'm going to show you one piece of news, and then as well with my analysis on why I think that this is going to blow up with the charts. So first things first, let's get into the news. So the first news that we have right here, this is a telltale sign that we're going to the moon. We're literally going to the moon. The reason why is you always have to go against the crowd. Things usually go against the crowd. When everyone was hyping up Bitcoin, Bitcoin is going to the moon. It's going to 250,000 per Bitcoin. Guess when people were saying that? Buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin at $60,000, $64,000 per Bitcoin. Well, what happened next? It crashed by 50%. The same goes in the opposite direction. When they're trying to scare you, when the media is trying to scare you, when everyone's trying to scare you into selling, that's the point where probably institutions are buying in and large crypto whales are also getting their positions sized in, and they could be potentially manipulating the media to scare everyone into panic selling so they get those lower prices in, and then they buy it up and then ride it all the way to the moon. And you don't want to be left behind and sell it at the lowest price. So you got to get ready for these kinds of news. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what we see right here. This is on the website Seeking Alpha, which definitely has a lot of viewers. I know this website is very popular, and I see that this could be some likely crypto manipulation that's going on right here. So what they're saying is the slow but inevitable death of Dogecoin. They're talking about how Dogecoin hit a high of 74 cents before Elon Musk's SNL performance and the stage 4 of a bubble. They're saying that we're in a bubble right now, which I think we're starting to get into a bubble, but we still got a long way to go upwards. The last stage is impending doom. And this is completely false, and they're trying to just get you to sell right here to manipulate the markets downward so that the whales can buy in lower. And I'm going to show you guys some more stuff that's going to give you guys a really good insight of what to do. So they're saying that why Dogecoin is set to die a painful death. They said it was created as a joke in 2013. They're just dissing on it that Elon Musk is the only reason that it went up, and Mark Cuban also pumping it up. And then after the SNL event, it dropped 30% instantly. Okay, it did, yeah. And so what? That's completely normal for prices of crypto to go up and down. They're very volatile, right? And then they say right here that the market cap valued around 100 billion at the peak, but that's not the most important part. The most important part is when we scroll down over here, we can see that they write right around here, extreme risk and high possibility of total loss. Right? They say a stage 4 bubble sees a decline in euphoria, which was instrumental in the buildup of excitement. Prices soon fall and do so at an accelerating speed, right? and they're saying that lower lows are going to be achieved, and Dogecoin peaked out already. It's not going any higher at all, and the big risk is between celebrities tweeting about it and all that kind of stuff. And their final thoughts say this: the problem with social media hypes of meme stocks and meme cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin is that they die a quick death, and new hypes must be found to keep the ball rolling. With the new pump and dump opportunities pumping up every other day, it is not very appealing to invest into an asset that has already risen this much. Expect Dogecoin, this is the key part, expect Dogecoin to fall towards zero this year and die a slow death. Wow, just one word, wow. Okay, so you're telling me, the people who read this, people who just got into Dogecoin, they just bought Dogecoin, they have no idea about crypto at all. They see this kind of article, what do you think they're going to do? I know you guys are smarter than this. You guys can decide on your own what you want to do, but just say a random newbie, because we have a lot of people who hopped into Dogecoin that are relatively new to the crypto space, and they will personally get scared out of these kinds of articles when online everyone's saying, hey, Dogecoin's going to zero, Dogecoin's dying, Dogecoin's going to zero. This kind of stuff is trying to get those new people to sell off all their Dogecoin positions, right? So that I wouldn't be surprised if the people behind Seeking Alpha were accumulating tons and tons of Dogecoin right now just by pushing the markets down themselves, along with other media companies, just to get the lower prices in Dogecoin and watch it surge to $1, $2, maybe even $3, right? So whenever you see these kinds of news, that's a telltale sign that, hey, we're bound for an explosion. And if you see a bunch of articles and like media about, hey, this is the next big thing, this is going to be huge, you should buy this right now, that's a telltale sign, hey, maybe I should take some profits. So always go against the wave, always go against the crowd, because usually 90% of people who trade lose their money in both crypto and both in stocks. You don't want to be part of that 90%, so you have to do the exact opposite of what they do. Maybe not exact opposite, but oftentimes you need to do the opposite of what they do, and we're doing this right here. And I'm going to give you guys a quick analysis on Dogecoin charts right here and why I think we're set for an explosion really, really soon. So as you can see right here, we have this triangle pattern that has been forming, and I'll draw it out for you guys, that we have these prices of Dogecoin that have been significantly decreasing, lower highs, right? And then we have higher lows right here forming, and we have this sort of triangle pattern where it's just going, let me get the brush out, it's going from up here, down, bouncing off the trend line almost, and then right here consolidating a little bit and getting closer and closer to this peak. And guess what happens once it gets the closest, really close into that triangle? There's bound to be an explosion in one direction, because there's so much built up pressure, so much tensed up buying there's so much tensed up investors who are ready to go in either direction. You can see the volume drop right here. See how these volume candles are way smaller than they were all the way over here. They're like 10 times bigger right around here. And I'm almost certain that this will be an upwards direction, because I doubt we're done with this bull run, and we're going to see a huge upwards movement in Dogecoin, where I think we could easily retest 44 cents on Dogecoin easily, and then break above that, maybe retest. I'll draw it out for you guys so you can see. What I think is going to happen was we're going straight to the moon. We're going to retest, and we're going upwards. Maybe it's not going to be that uphill, because that would be pretty difficult. But I think that we're definitely heading in that direction where we're going towards 44 cents. And from there, we're probably going to break above, retest, and then go to new highs. That's my personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. These are just for educational and entertainment purposes only. But this is just from my personal experience trading stocks. I've been trading stocks for multiple years beforehand. And I've been also trading the crypto markets for a while. And I've seen these patterns, and these patterns oftentimes repeat, and this is just a huge sign that we're bound for an explosion. And once we see a big spike of volume, that means we're probably going in that direction, unless there's a fake out, which I think that there could be a fake out, maybe in the downside direction, and then we're going to see a huge move upwards. But nonetheless, I think we're bound for an explosion in Dogecoin very, very soon, and I would hedge your bets and get ready for this. But again, this is just not financial advice. This is just for entertainment, educational purposes only, right? But yeah, that's basically it for today's video. That's where I think Dogecoin is about to explode. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.